We start with the IRS and a Treasury Inspector General now investigating a major privacy breach, a suspicious leak to ProPublica, 15 years worth of tax returns each for Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, and other top-bracket Americans. Right when President Biden and Democrats are demanding higher taxes, saying that people ought to pay their fair share. Look who's back with us, Heritage Foundation Senior Legal Fellow Hans von Spakovsky. Talk to us about the timing of this. We're not sure who leaked it, but this is serious stuff. This leaking of confidential tax documents. It's a crime. Americans feeling vulnerable about this. What do you say?
Well, they should. In fact, it's a felony under federal law for an employee of the IRS to leak it. Punishable by up to 5 years in jail and $250,000 in fines. And look, it's not just that they released information on one particular individual, but, ProPublica says it's got a vast cache of information. That is something that should be easily found out by inspectors and FBI agents. So the real question here is, will the FBI launch an active, real investigation to find out who did it? That's a test of the Biden administration, whether this was intentional or whether it was done by some employee without permission.
Yeah, so this is a heck of a felony, is what you're saying. I mean, the tax system has been built for decades on a promise that returns will be kept safe. Now, that's been undercut and rocked again. This is the same IRS that pursued a vendetta against conservative nonprofit groups during the Obama administration, the Lois Lerner scandal. And the IRS has been politicized to go after political enemies dating back to FDR, through Kennedy, through Nixon, also Clinton and Obama.
No, that's right. In fact, don't forget, just in 2014, not that long ago, the IRS ended up paying a settlement of $50,000 to the National Organization of Marriage after an IRS employee disclosed their tax information, which ended up being publicized by the Huffington Post and went to the Human Rights Campaign, which was at the time was going after the National Organization for Marriage. Unfortunately, the employee, they discovered who it was not prosecuted for releasing that information.
So here's what the question is, though. I mean, so the Biden administration, they want to give tens of billions of dollars more to the IRS to go after uncollected taxes. They want the IRS to be able to get everybody's bank account information on gross inflows and outflows. Elizabeth Warren wants a wealth tax. They want higher capital gains taxes. ProPublica says it got these files from an anonymous source. They say they don't know who provided them. Again, we don't know why now. The question is, why is this happening now?
Well, it's awfully suspicious given the push by the Biden administration and Democrats in the Congress to increase taxes. But again, the IRS should have an easy ability to find out who did this. They have a very elaborate internal security system to trace who accesses files through their computer system. So they should be able to find out who did it, and that's why conducting a serious investigation is very important. And if they don't do it, that in itself will lend support to the suspicions that this might have been intentional.
All right, Hans von Spakovsky, thanks for joining us.